Hiya, guy. Oh, God, that was a voice crack. Jesus Christ. Start that again. Hey, guys. How's it going? Super B, 1996 here. And welcome to my 400 subscriber special video. Thank you, guys. I cannot believe, I literally can't believe that we've hit 400 subscribers already. The channel is growing at a really fast rate now. Not as fast as some YouTubers, but, it's going up really fast. The channel is getting more well known. The videos are getting a lot of views now. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for your ongoing support. It means the freaking world. I enjoy doing this. YouTube is pretty much part of my life now. I don't know what I'd do without it, especially for this channel, because this channel is freaking epic. So, I really was a bit short on ideas in terms of what to do for a 400 sub special. So, I decided, I put out a video not so long ago asking for questions so I could do a Q&A video. And that's what I'm going to do for the 400 sub. So, it's not going to be, I don't know how long this video is going to be, because I didn't really get a lot of questions, and I've been finding it a bit hard to get questions. So, I'm just going to show what I have, what questions I think are appropriate, and, yeah, this is going to be really good. It's going to be really cool. Well, let's just crack on with it. So, my good friend Eliason has asked me several questions. I think he's asked me 6 questions. So that is epic, because I was really running a bit low on questions, so it's great that he's asking 6. So, the first question he asked was, how do you manage YouTube and life? I don't. No, I'm kidding. How do I manage YouTube and life? Life can be quite busy. I'm a college student as well, and sometimes life does get in the way. So what I tend to do a lot in terms of YouTube, I do schedule a lot of my videos, if you couldn't tell. Sometimes if I know I'm going to be busy, I plan ahead so far. Sometimes, at one point, I uploaded 3 weeks worth of videos ahead of time, because I knew coursework and stuff at college and work and stuff was just going to pile up. But and sometimes recording isn't always easy for me. I can't always record, so that's why sometimes news videos don't come out on time, and it's quite I don't really have a lot of time to edit sometimes. That's why some of the videos sometimes take or aren't as great in terms of editing. But I manage the both. YouTube balances out my life sometimes. Life balances out YouTube. I don't know. I do find a way to kind of keep YouTube consistent, and last week wasn't very consistent because college literally got a bit too much, and I wasn't able to handle YouTube at the same time. So yeah, that's that. That's the answer to that question. So moving on to his next question: how do you make your intros? So for those who don't know, I change my intro every week. Jokes. But how do I make my intros? Really, it's really simple. I don't really spend too much time on intros, because they're only 10 minutes, Jesus, 10 seconds long. So I literally just get clips from my favourite trailers, like games and stuff, and I put them into my movie editing software. Sometimes I speed them up, sometimes I add a filter on there. I don't really spend too much time on it, and I'm not the best intro maker on the planet, so not too much time really goes into it, unfortunately. But maybe when I'm a little bit better with a little bit more editing skills, then I could have some better intros. But that's basically how I do it. Sometimes selecting the song, which is going to be in the intro, is a long process. Like the one we have now, the intro we have now, intro 4, it took me 3 months to decide on the music track for that, because a lot of people complained about my last intro. So that's fair enough. Hopefully that answers your question. The next one he asks is, what are your favourite gaming franchises? I think it's fairly obvious by looking at my channel. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Ratchet and Clank, Grand Theft Auto. My god, I love Grand Theft Auto to death. They're pretty much my main favourite game series and stuff. I love Minecraft as well, believe it or not. I really love Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft for God knows how long. Probably since the early days. Yu-Gi-Oh! I like. Yu-Gi-Oh! I freaking adore. Kingdom Hearts, obviously I've already mentioned these. Kingdom Hearts I love to death. You can tell by the channel. Ratchet and Clank I love to death. I like a bit of Jak and Daxter. Jack and Daxter is, you know, good. Sly Raccoon, all the classic 3D platformers I really love. Banjo-Kazooie, Mario, Sonic as well. I've got so many like favourite game franchises. It would take me all day to get through them. Right, favourite Kingdom Hearts scene. Oh dear. There's so many favourite Kingdom Hearts scenes to select. Personally, a lot of my favourite scenes are from Dream Drop Distance. I've got to say, I think my favourite Kingdom Hearts scene is the one where Riku and Ansem are in Sora's heart or whatever, and they're trying to wake Sora up, and they're on Destiny Island. And basically, Ansem's given this really cool speech about how Sora is awake and he's fine, he's 100% okay, etc. After defeating the Phantom. Yeah, so he also asked if I can reenact it. Okay, well, to be fair, Leo-san actually reenacted something in one of his videos, so... Oh my god, I feel like I've got to do this. I'm not very good at reenacting stuff. I've got to do this. Right, so I'm going to pretty much reenact the entire speech that Ansem did. I'm doing this because it will help me a little bit, because I'm trying to do voice acting for my own game, Rising Phoenix, at the moment. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So I'm just going to basically say all the lines that he said in that scene. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. You were not the visitor I expected. Perhaps I wanted to atone for events of the past, even if no apology can undo the harm I have wrought. I felt that I ought to leave something behind, so I digitised myself and my research and hid them within Sora. Yes, a clue I hope to find in yourselves or your lost friends in your hour of need. The heart has always been quick to grow. Each exposure to light, to the natural world, to other people, shapes this most malleable part inside of us. Nobodies are not different from us in that manner. Sora was the only one able to return to his human form without destroying his nobody. That is a statement to the love in his heart for other people, and the bonds that tie them together. Actually, no, do you know what? I'm going to leave it there. I think that's perfect. I thought I did pretty good there. Oh my god. I'm probably going to regret this later down the line, because I'm just going to get roasted. Right, so moving on to the next question. How did you get into game dev? How did I get into game dev? It started a very long time ago when I was a very young boy, and I always had an interest in it. Because I used to play games constantly when I was a really young kid. And it all started with a game maker project that I was making in college about 4 years ago now. And it started there. That was the first time I was properly studying game development, and I enjoyed making it so much. And the game I made, which was called Up to Space, featured a ginger guy, a ginger protagonist who, it was a platformer, and is pretty much the precursor to Rising Phoenix, which is my main game franchise. But that's pretty much how I got into it. I was always interested in it, but I never really took action until I started learning it at college. And Elias-san's last question is, do you plan on moving out of the UK eventually? I'd love to leave the UK. The UK is an absolute crap hole at the moment. One day maybe. At the moment I have no plans to move out. It's not something that I'm really thinking about. But one day it would be nice to kind of leave. The US is definitely where I want to go. America is where I want to go. That's a lot of my friends want to go there as well. So, that it's definitely possible, but not for another few years yet. But it is a consideration. Right, so moving on, we have a user called Ventus8 or VIII. He asked a question: how do you record and come up with topics for videos? How do I record? Well, I've got my Blue microphone, which I recently purchased, or recently I purchased it like ages ago now. If you go back and listen to my old videos, you can definitely hear a drastic improvement. How do I record? I have a MacBook, and there's this program on MacBook called QuickTime Player. I don't know if you can get it on Windows, I'm not too sure. And that is the program I use for everything. You can basically just hit that button on the QuickTime Player, and you can record anything. It's such a simple process. I don't even use anything like Audacity or nothing like that. It's just really simple. And sometimes I record using my iPad if I need to, but that rarely happens. That's only ever happened like once or twice. He then asked another question, and it's very similar to Leo-san's question, where he asked me what are my favourite video games, and I kind of gave my franchises in the last when I answered to Leo-san, so I'll kind of give my games now. Grand Theft Auto 5, my favourite game of all time, no question about it. Kingdom Hearts 2, all the Ratchet and Clanks, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Sonic Generations, Sonic Colors, Sonic Unleashed. There's so many games. I would literally be here all day, but they're literally the bottom line games that have come to mind. Grand Theft Auto 5 is my favourite game of all time, though. Like that is at the top. No game will ever beat that unless GTA 6 is like 10 times better. And moving on, he then asked me how did I get my YouTube name. It's actually quite a funny story. Actually, back in 2011, I started off my PSN account, which is called SuperB1996. And Super B 1996 actually stood for Super Bradley 1996. Yes, I finally answered that question because a lot of people have always been like confused whether it's Superb 1996 or Super B. It's Super B. It's Super Bradley. I thought it was cool back then because my name's Bradley. You know, I thought it was cool back then. The username really grew on me over time, and I just thought I'd make a YouTube channel out of it. But my original name was Sonic Gamer 360, but I didn't want to do Sonic content anymore, so. You know, I decided against that. And then finally, the final question that I've got is from Hazarfieldio 2010. He's trying to hide himself. For those who don't know, this is actually Wild Track 95. He has appeared on my channel many times. He was in that video when I asked him a bunch of Kingdom Hearts questions, and we had incredible banter over it. And he's been in like every GTA cast. He asked, "Where's the blade on the Keyblade? The one that Sora uses?" He's trying to be funny. I hate it when you ask this question. Dude, I made an entire video on it. Go and find it. I made an entire video on it. I don't even know why I made an entire video on it. It's so redundant. But to actually answer the question, I don't know where the blade is. Jesus Christ, I don't know where the blade is. That's really bad. I don't know where the blade is. Some Keybows have blades, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. And then this other guy asked, his username is 98. On a scale of 1 to 10, how old is your girlfriend? So that's it for the questions, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed making this. This is for 400 subs. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed my embarrassing impersonation of Anson the Wise. You know, if you want me to do another one of these, leave them in the comment, or leave your questions in the comments, because I will do another one. So literally, if you want me to do another Q&A, which I might make a regular series on my channel, you know, put them in the comments below. Put any questions. Ask me questions on any video, and I will answer them in a Q&A. But that's been it for now, guys. Thank you all for subscribing. Like, subscribe, favourite, all that good stuff. I shall speak to you guys later on. And once again, thank you for 400 subscribers.